Hi everyone, my name is Alice. I'm a UL short courses tutor, and today we're gonna do a collage about you. So this is an example of one I've made, and you could look at it from this side. You can see half of a portrait of a woman, and from this side you can see a bit of Japan, some shoes, because I love shoes. You will need a bit of cardboard, some tracing paper, some glue, whatever you have at home, some brushes if you use the PVA. If you use glue stick, you don't need brushes. You might need a pencil, so just have one on the side. You're gonna need some scissors, so for that, ask maybe your parents or your guardians to help you if needed. You're gonna need some magazine to cut some nice images in it. And that's it. Let's start. So for this one, I'm gonna do one about me because it's a self-identity collage, so a collage about you to show who you are. So I'm a woman, and I already cut some woman themes pictures. I do love arts, so I cut already some nice images. You have the Mona Lisa, for example. I do love Japan as well. So for the background, I'm gonna work a bit with some Japanese pictures. And I'm gonna add some flowers and some plants. So first, you need to grab your scissors and cut some images. I think it's easier to start with a huge portrait. So I chose this one because it's a woman, so it inspired me. And you need to cut it in the middle. So you can sketch first. I think this one is good. So half of a face. We're gonna glue everything at the end. Okay, so the face is gonna go more or less in the middle of your collage. It's gonna be the border or the transition between the top and the bottom. On the bottom, you're gonna work on bigger pictures. I found this amazing image with a lot of plants, which I really like. So I'm gonna use it for the bottom. And now you start to think how it's gonna fit on your collage. So big part, you see that's a bit small here. So I need to think how I'm gonna improve that. Maybe putting another image in the background, for example. And I think that will look better if I cut that out, actually. And then it fits better, okay? We don't want to see this part. So we'll find another image, or maybe we'll put that a bit more towards the bottom of your collage. So you need half of the face, a big picture for this part, and here you're gonna use a lot of little pictures. So first work on your background. For me, it will be some Japanese landscapes or Japanese architecture. Don't be afraid to have a lot of pictures. You're not gonna use them all, but it's better to have more than less. Now, as I said, I choose a lot of pictures with women, okay, artistic one, like this one from Goya, or just photography I found in the magazines representing women. And that needs to be really cut out neatly, because that will be the one on top of everything. So for example, this one will hide the edges between Mona Lisa and Kilma of Clint, for example. Goya one is going to hide maybe the edge between Mona Lisa and the birds. This one could be the one hiding this piece of cardboard we don't want to see. That's a lot of images. You see, I had a rough idea of what would be the artwork, but also it's a living process. If you're not happy about it, just change. You are the only one knowing what was at the beginning of the idea. So in art, there is no mistakes really. Okay. To make a good transition between one image and another image, you need to cut, so you need to have a background image, which for me it's this one, so a big one at the bottom. And then on top of it, you need an image you can cut out as if it was like a natural cut. So for example, on this one, you have this big flower. So I'm gonna cut out like that to make a transition towards this one. Don't rush this part, because actually the details are the things which are gonna make your artwork better. Okay, so this part is done. Now, before gluing everything, we have a last thing to do, is to add some details. Even more pictures. Maybe some flowers. You see here, there is an edge we don't want to see. So you have to find like a detail, like a plant, because we do love plants. Also, you could add your own picture in the middle. I think that will look cool. Now, tricky part, you have to remember where everything is going, because you're gonna take your cardboard, take it the best you can without destroying the old collage, and then we're gonna glue everything. Don't forget to protect your table. Okay. Now, just let's see if it's okay. Yeah, we're good. So then it was this one, or Goya one. Take one of your leftovers paper, put a bit of glue if you're using PVA. Again, if you're using the stick, you just go with your stick. You know what, I think it would look good actually to have 3 of the same flowers. So to have like a kind of pattern, because it's full of different images. So if you have one thing, but in different places, it's like a connection between everything, and actually the connection is you, because it's a collage about you. To glue everything, take another paper. Be careful, because it might be a bit gluey, but just to avoid having air bubbles. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video and creating with me. I'm pretty happy with my collage. I hope you are very happy with yours. Thank you.